Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, feel welcome. So today I'm about to show you a day in my life here in Meru. I moved to Meru like let's say 7 months ago. The first time that I ever came to Meru, I came to see a friend. I had just finished my campus university. I went to Moi University main campus, so I had just finished school, and one of my friends that I had known there in Moi, she had moved to Meru. And now at that point, you know, after school, the way you're normally like confused and you're like, where am I gonna go? So she told me that I can come here in Meru because there is lots of opportunities, there is lots of people, and most importantly, she was giving me a chance to just be, because I was like, if I go home, I'm gonna be depressed. Yeah, we had known each other for a while when she was over there, but it's like I didn't know her past like the way I knew her there in school. So it was just me taking a leap of faith. I remember I was on a call with my father, and I told him, because I was gonna bring the things that I had back at home, back in school in Moi, which is another county in Uasin Gishu. So I called him and I told him, when I come home, I'm gonna drop off the things, and the next day I'm gonna go to Meru. So I was telling him to go and check for me the prices of the, what is it called, matatu prices to come here to Meru. And I think he went and he told me. So when I came from Eldoret, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. And you know, sometimes when you're going to be hosted by somebody, you don't know like what they are into, you know, like you might know somebody but you don't know what they're into. So that was me taking a leap of faith. So when I got home, I stayed I think for 2 days, and I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. And I just took that leap of faith. It was actually my first time to ever come here in Meru, my very first time. So I remember the drive. It was so like emotional for me, because I'm like, okay, for me it wasn't the first time for me to take like a leap of faith and move to somewhere that I've never been to before. I have moved to Kisumu, I have moved to different places just blindly, and I've stayed. So it wasn't the first time. So I'm like, you know, if you're used to taking risks, so it's like, what's gonna happen? So that day I arrived here in Meru, and the first impression was good because it was cool. Like where I was coming from, Eldoret is cool, my hometown is cool. So I was like, oh, this place is cool. And yeah, so like my friend who hosted me, she was very nice, and she made me feel good about even her hosting me. And I spent a couple of months out here, and then I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. I needed to go back home for me to re-strategize, because after school you don't just you just don't sit there stuck. You have to move on with life. So that is what happened. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then I spent like almost a whole year. Is it a whole year? Let me say like 7 months at home. And then I was still like traveling to Nairobi, Mombasa, you see all these places. So I was all over the place. And then I started house hunting, because I was like, you know what, even if I don't have a job right now, I really need to move out for my mind. I need to move out for my mind. So I started looking for houses. I remember like I went to various places in Nairobi, and it was like the places that I could afford, they were chaotic, they were crowded, everybody was there. And then there were other places that I really liked, they were nice and all of that, but the price was out of my range. Remember, so I wasn't employed, so it's like I had to look for something affordable. I went to Nakuru looking for something. Still, the places that I could find in Nakuru, I found so many affordable places, but they were not up to what I wanted. And it was chaotic, crowded, and also at the same time I felt like I did not know anybody. So it's like at that time I wasn't down to be in a place where I know people because I have lots of relatives who stay out there, but we are not that close. So I was like, you know what, no, I went to Nanyuki to look for a place to stay, and then I ended up feeling like, oh, it's too hot, you know. I really ended up with excuses everywhere I went. So something started telling me, you know what, let me just move back to Eldoret. And then I was like, you know, there's nothing as bad as, like, you know, if you've been to a place before, if you go back and your friends have moved away. Remember, we had just finished school, so something kept telling me, if you go back there, you're gonna be disappointed. And then also I felt like it was so far away from home, so I was like, you know what, no. So I decided to come here out here in Meru. My friend was still here, and I think coming back here, it made me have the memories of everything, like how I felt the first time I came out here. And I was like, you know what, let me just give it a shot. We looked for houses. The first day I was not successful. The second day, found something, liked it, and then I was like, I agreed to the terms. It was nice, and I paid the money. I think we paid the deposit and also the rent, and then I went back home, stayed for a while, and then I came back, and that's how I ended up in Meru. So come with me, guys. I'm gonna go to do a little bit of shopping, so I'm going to be showing you all how it looks out there. I'm gonna go to the mall, I gonna go to the supermarket, and just a few, and I'll be telling you guys how I came to Meru in detail, okay? Yeah, so I'm actually done getting ready. So taken a shower, gotten ready, and now I'm about to head outside, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Let's go. I'm here at Naivas. I'm doing a little bit of shopping, and I'm actually shy to speak in public. So I'm facing my fear of recording in public because it's been holding me back. So if I have to start, I'm gonna start right here, you know? Yeah, I think this happens because out here people are so weird. Hey guys, so I'm about done with my activities here. It's been such a hectic time. Like, I'm not used to recording in public, but I'm trying to get myself out of the shell. And thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and tell me what you would like to see about Meru. Tell me what you would like to see about this December season. And if you like this video so far, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye bye.